Let us understand the concept of spectrum. Spectrum is the array of waves which are spread in the order of increasing or decreasing physical properties, that is, wavelength or frequency. Spectrum is classified as emission spectrum and absorption spectrum. Emission spectrum is further classified as continuous spectrum and discontinuous spectrum. Discontinuous spectrum is of two types: line spectrum and band spectrum. Line spectrum is characteristic of atoms, while band spectrum is characteristic of molecules. Substances on excitation gives emission spectrum. Excitation can be done by heating a solid at high temperatures, passing electrical discharge through gases at low pressure, or passing current through a metal filament with high melting point, as in the case of tungsten metal. Let us know what is emission spectrum. Light from a light source, when passed through a prism, it undergoes dispersion and caught as bright lines on black screen, which is known as emission spectrum. Dispersion is a phenomena of splitting of light when passed through a prism, and it is characteristic of particular substance. What is continuous spectrum? When a white light is passed through a prism, the light undergoes splitting or refraction, and a number of colors like violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red are caught on the screen. This is called as continuous spectrum, as there are no spaces between the colors. Further, here one color merges into the other color without leaving any spaces. Since this spectrum is seen by the human eye, it is called as visible spectrum. Visible spectrum has a wavelength range starting from 3800 angstrom to 7500 angstrom, and frequency range starts from 4 into 10 to the power of 14 to 7 into 10 to the power of 14 Hz. Rainbow formed during rain is a natural phenomena of continuous spectrum. Here, raindrop acts as a prism. Let us know what is discontinuous spectrum. The spectrum which consists of gaps in between them is called discontinuous spectrum. Discontinuous spectrum is of two types, that is, atomic spectrum and band spectrum. Atomic spectrum is characteristic of atoms. Atoms on excitation emits electromagnetic radiation. These electromagnetic radiation, when passed through a prism, undergoes splitting and caught on the screen as bright lines. This is termed as atomic spectrum or line spectrum. Hydrogen spectrum, sodium spectrum are few examples of atomic spectrum. For example, atomic hydrogen spectrum obtained provides us information regarding hydrogen atom. Hence, atomic spectrum is also called as fingerprint of an element.